They say clothes make the man. Well, the clothes are Niki Lauda's, but the contents are me, Murry Walker, here at Silverstone to achieve a life's ambition. Drive a Formula One Grand Prix car. Niki Lauda's 1983 McLaren MP4. It's clearly a good life being a Grand Prix driver. World travel, luxurious surroundings and beautiful women ministering to your every need.
Now then, Murray, here's a little light lunch for you to set you off.
It is something light, is it? Because I'm in a state of tension, you know that.
I know, severe tension. Now, what would you like to drink?
Just some water, I think, please.
Some water. Jenny, have you got a glass of water there? There you are.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you very much. This looks great.
But now, to psych myself up, a little lie down and a quiet think about the whole terrifying prospect. The time has come. The 500 horsepower McLaren, Silverstone to myself, and as my guide and tutor, it's the other half, James himself. So the boot is indeed on the other foot.
I should say that it's jolly difficult to get in them for a start.
That's right, but a little bit of practice actually. Yes, what you can have is a removable steering wheel, and if you've got legs like mine, I wouldn't have been able to get in.
James, I have seen lots of people who are incomparably better than I am, obviously, stalling when they get away from the start. So what do you have to do to avoid that? I don't want to make a fool of myself before I even leave.
No, you just got to keep the revs up enough to keep the engine running smoothly, right? So you're probably about 4,000, 4,500. Just keep it running like that, keep lifting it a little bit, and let the clutch out slowly, and just let it drive away. But the clutch is quite firm.
It's a funny sort of gear shift gate with one down here and two up there, and then 3, 4, and 5. How difficult am I going to find it to get across the gate, never having done it before? And you notice how I keep emphasising.
No, you will find. Once you get used to it, fine first, and then you've got to come against the spring.
Yes.
First,
yeah.
right? First is down towards you in the spot,
Yes.
because the gate's varied. It's a long time since I haven't driven one of these. It's the same old thing. And then the spring will take it. If you just push straight forward, the spring will push it up a second, okay?
Yeah.
You won't get reverse, right? You will find that the gear shift is very direct and very simple.
So I'm off, but I must keep it going. Don't stall it, don't bend it, but don't crawl round. Give it a go.
Well, Murray, best of luck.
Thank you, James. I'm going to need it, I think.
And make sure you entertain us.
All right.
Very good so far, Murray. You couldn't tell it wasn't Niki Lauda himself. Ah, there you are. Mistake number one. You have crossed the white line. That is a big ticking off from the clerk of the course.
Well, I suppose deservedly. I didn't even see a white line. I was so pleased at getting out of the pit lane and onto the circuit. And I was saying to myself now, James, this is just like driving a tremendously powerful four-wheel motorbike.
Yes, well, it's got that sort of performance, but plus a little bit extra in a straight line. Good line into Beckett's there, but you didn't use all the road there, you see, Murray. You've got to be quick. You've got to use every inch, as you well know.
Yes, I well knew, but I didn't want to spin it off and see myself trudging back despondently to the McLaren pit.
Well, not half as much as the McLaren pit crew didn't want to see you do that either.
Well,
that's a very good line. That is good. Excellent through Stone.
Now, I thought I was really going here. I'm coming out to the chicane, and I was determined to get through as quickly as I possibly could.
See how much you straighten it out. It's a nice straight line. Very good indeed. I was not banging the wheels on the curbs, looking after the car, and winding up the revs in, what are you, in fourth gear now? You must have got the engine up to about 8,000 RPM. There we go, any driver would be proud of that.
15.6. 1 minute 15.6 seconds for a lap. That's only a second over the lap record. They've certainly got a great sense of humour, these McLaren chaps. More like a minute 55, I'd say.
No, I think that was the accurate time, Murray. It was 15.6 minutes.
Thanks. But now it's all over. They've shown me the come-in board. But hello, what's this? I'm with McLaren, and there's Ken Tyrrell, the ace talent spotter, waiting for me. Perhaps he wants to sign me up.
Hang on, there you are, there you are. Don't move, don't move, and next time come in when you're told.
Yes, sir.
3 times you have to signal. Could have run out of petrol.
Oh, boy, you could get to like this, couldn't you?
Well done.
The thing that amazes me, James, is how incredibly precise it is, because you just turn the steering wheel, you don't turn the steering wheel, you just move it a fraction, and the whole car darts about. And you can feel it shaking all around you. The noise isn't nearly as much as I expected it to be quite honest. The response to the accelerator is, when you're used to driving the sort of cooking motor cars I'm used to driving, is absolutely unbelievable. It's like being in a catapult. Like I imagine being in a catapult is you just go wham straight forward like that. It's fantastic, isn't it? Can't get up. I am absolutely drenched inside here. Thank you, Graham, very much. Thank you, Steve. Marvellous. That was the experience of a lifetime.
One very overexcited Murray. Well, do you think he's got a future?
Now, after what's been an absolutely magical day for me, there is only one thing left that I want to do. And so, with Niki Lauda and with John Watson beside me, here we go. Thank you. Now, this is it.